Howdy everybody, it's Brian, Indiana Creek Gold. Getting ready to lose old Richard. Got some Indiana Boys Prospecting Club action going on today. The water is super low. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get the sluices, the RPE sluices set up, the bridge sluices. I know I can get one set up there where I was at last time, but I gotta be careful because I blew a bunch of gold out. But other than that, I just don't think we have enough water flow to set up another sluice. So we're gonna work on that here in a minute. Of course, the trash. Everybody goes over the bridge and throws trash out. I was down here one day and had somebody's McDonald's sack full of crap land a foot from me, or they chucked it out the window. But this down in here, actually Vendetta got in here, down in here last year and sort of got into the gold. And then, you know, it's been worked since then, right here at this drop off in this corner. And then y'all seen me and Ron F. Prospecting and Outdoor Adventures clean that corner out, and we found 3/10 of a gold, 3/10 of a gram of gold that day, right there in that corner. So we're going to clean up here. Richard brought a cordless shop vac, and we're going to play around with that a little bit. I'm going to have him root around in here and maybe some of them places up there where we were flipping tiles. Ron was mainly doing it, but we creviced down here one day, and I'm gonna have Richard suck that stuff up along the edge of those rocks that we really couldn't scrape up or suck up. So the first, Richard, like I said, he's wandering off looking for geodes and fossils and stuff. I walked over here and found 3 geodes in a few minutes. So I guess the main thing, waiting on Ron to come back. He was heading down here earlier, and yeah, he's getting a hold of his mom or somebody, maybe watch the kids. His first idea fell through, I think. So we're still waiting to hear from Ron, and I don't know that I even can down here, but he knows where we're at. But we're going to try to get a sluice set up good enough to where he can put some material through it. And I said Richard just sort of wandering around. But the creek's super low. I mean, you got nasty stagnant water sitting in places. So that's why I've got 10 million freaking mosquitoes all the time in my house. And these woods right up here just over the hill is all swampy, standing water. Freaking horrible in my house outside. It was the first year we lived here too. It's sort of weird how it's because of the moisture and rain. You know how some years are worse than others on the freaking skeeters. This year is horrible. So lots of coon tracks underneath the bridge. Waddling around under here. Deer trail up there on the hill is loaded up. But yeah, let's get a sluice in the water, see if anything flows through it, and I guess we'll go from there. Fire that beast up. Richard brought down a piece of test equipment here. We're going to see what we can do with that, what kind of mess we can make. I have the RPE going, and it's going as good as it's freaking going to get, and that's not very good. So, I don't know. Don't know. Not looking good for the home team on the sluice. So, we're losing a little bit of water through there, but it's just, yeah, the creek is slow. We don't have water flow. So I don't know how this is going to work. Like I said, this is that corner we cleaned up. And what I'm going to do is grab my homemade bucket classifier here. I drill all the holes in and use this flat nose shovel to scrape this stuff up that's sitting on top of this wet clay. And Richard is going to clean up sort of underneath that ledge here. Hopefully. So, fired up. Worked up yet? Sort of drag it on top, don't push it forward, probably. I'd run into that with my little hand dredge thing.
Need a little bit bigger nozzle on there, but
I would say
take that off and then
take that off and suck all that crap up out of there. Get serious about it. What is that, about a 2-inch electric dredge now? Inch and a half. So we're playing. Yeah. Yeah, get that corner right there in that V cleaned up really good, Richard, and under this. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Indiana boy's getting with it. Getting placed up. What'd it do?
I just wanted to check it out.
Yeah, is there material in there?
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'd say clean that all up in between that rock and that slab of bedrock. Just hold that baby flat, sort of at an angle, pretty low. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit in that corner.
Keep going.
Yep. All right, we'll get some material rounded up and we'll be back, folks. Richard had a wonderful idea of bringing the portable shop back. Cool. So we can suck that stuff up around them corners there too, where Ron was crevicing. Scrape as much as we can, because he couldn't get like the stuff right in the corners. Awesome. We'll be back, folks.
Oh my goodness.
What? We'll see. Richard just said, oh my goodness. So, yeah, there's gold.
And that's just
Yeah.
what got stuck in the tube.
Yeah, I can't see. Get over there. Oh, we just washed it away. There it is. That's it. Yeah, there's some gold in there. Yeah, and he had to unplug that. So that's a good sign. So there's a bunch of material inside there. I look like, back this out here, I've been working concrete. Look at my boots. That clay sucks. Sucks. I've been scraping the top of this stuff off. Got some material from around in there, trying to go on top of that clay layer, but then you get down into that clay, but then there's material mixed in the soft spots of the clay. So I've got about 1/3 of a bucket. I think I'm gonna run that just to see if the sluice is gonna move material or not. So yeah, I think Richard's got a big old pile of gold in the shop back there, the Ryobi. So looks way better than a piece of crap bucket dredges we bought, huh, Richard? Yeah. All right, we'll be back shortly, folks. All righty. Grab my chair in a second. Honestly, I don't think this is work real well, but we shall see. Yeah, that's what I figured. Not happening, Captain. Yep. I don't have enough drop on the sluice. Definitely not enough water flow. Ton of water pouring out of there. That ain't good. Let me see if I can redirect some more water. All right, plugged up again?
Yep, we need a screen for it.
Yeah, we need to figure out a screen. Drill a hole, run a screw through it. Or a twist, a zip tie or something. Look, I've got this dammed up clear over to there, sorta. My back is freaking killing me in my hips right now. But I'm still losing a lot of water in places, mainly right there.
Didn't bring the rain today.
Yeah, it's weird. It's the sun shining and Richard's here. It's weird as shit. I've got a little adaptation going on here. Those rocks making a little flow there in the corners. And we might be able to get this bucket worked down. Water's starting to move faster and come up. I'll be patient. I mean, a lot of material in there. Not much moving out, but not a whole lot we can do about that. More stuff out of the hose. Need some rain.
I just wasn't feeling it.
I know. See, we should have planned for you coming a couple days ago, and maybe we got a little rain. Don't run the sluices. I know RPE is moving a little bit of material. Like I said, I got a lot of water going through right there still. But relax and let it do its thing slowly but surely. I've got, I shall show you. There's a bunch under there, and all that stuff in there. You can see up along the edges there. Scraped all that stuff down really good. Got down here, so I'm trying to scrape and get off the top of the clay. But you got them layers of clay and material in between them. So, but God, stuff, it just sucks cleaning that clay up, especially in this cold water. Stuff works way better at home with a little dish liquid and some hot water. For sure. So we're going to try to limp by and run this bucket. So we'll load her up and let her go nice and slow. Yeah, not looking good. I think I could maybe set a sluice up right there where that comes off that waterfall with me redirecting this. You know, I catch my tailings that are coming out the bottom. I just, yeah, I don't know. My fish never been down this low before. What do you think, Richard? Freaking hot today. Instead of the rain, you brought the heat. It's nice in the shade under the bridge, though. You can see all that gray coming off there from where I dissolved that clay. I attempted to. Right there, there's a little bit of material exchanging down through there. Not what we want to see. But it is what it is. Got that hump right there that just ain't doing it. Keep stuff out of that middle there. I'm trying to run across these top riffles, but and there's just so much material sitting on those top riffles, I can't tell if there's any gold there or not. I don't see anything jumping out at me. Crap over there trying to. Alright, well, I'm going to try to run the rest of this stuff. It might take me an hour, so we'll pause and we'll be back. Finally ran through that bucket. Took forever. But this is what was stuck in the bottom of the bucket I couldn't scoop out. So figured we'll do a little test here, see if there's anything left in the bottom of that bucket. Then we'll take a look, see what's in the sluice. Tap, tap, tap. Adjust it here. Not looking good. One, two specks in there. Of course, there's only a couple spoons full of material. Let's what's the stuff in this Garrett, Richard? Anything important? Freaking stung right to my fingers a little bit ago. Eat that. Here we go. Right here. Alright, let me pause this. Alright, that needs rinsed out still. Man, I should have done the different pan here. We'll do a little wash back here. A little bit at a time. And see if there's anything in there. This should fill that up with water. Got the XP pan here. This is not working out great. We'll save these clones, take them up to the house. Then go up the creek to the gravel bar to the vault, actual vault. This is more like you know, the window at the bank here. But I don't have a big couple bucks of material. I'm not able to run the damn things. Way too much water in there. Flour gold, not much. There's a piece, decent piece. Wash a couple pieces down. I'm wondering, and the water got up before there's half a dozen little pieces of gold in there. Water got up. There, not long after me and Ron did our crevicing deal down here, and for just a couple days, I think a lot of this stuff is crap that just washed over on top of that clay. That might be just be flood gold, most of it. See what's in here. Okay, I was literally trying to just get scrapings, but I gotta set the cone down for a minute, I guess, to rinse this off. Alright, here's what's left of what was in the RPE. That was about 1/3 of a bucket of material. A heavy quarter, anyway. Oh, are you kidding me? I just threw this shit right out. Got some moss in there I was trying to get out. Oh, not too much water in there. Not really used to using this XP pan. There we are. That's what I'm talking about. I just washed some down right there. Right there. All kind of flower gold I'm seeing in there. I'm trying to get around, I just cannot get away from the glare. Yeah, I just washed 3 or 4 pieces down. Few nice pieces and a bunch of that micro gold in there. Micro gold over in here. And the pan here. That's what we got that blue bowl for. Alright, cool. Golden pan. Alright, Richard did the clean out of the shop back, which he said was a pain in the ass. All those little nooks and crannies in there. Still see a little bit of material in there. Should have brought our squirt bottle down here. And a little piece. Gold in the pan. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. I think I'm gonna sit down and eat me a bite and contemplate life and figure out what we're gonna do next. We shall return. Alright, we have returned. We are up at the house. I didn't get a whole lot of cons. Like, we ran about 1/4 of a bucket, maybe 1/3. And then we just did some panning around, as you just seen in the video. So we're going to get this stuff classified down, get that small stuff going in the blue bowl, and see what we came up with. I'm sure Richard took home the A3 Sky Warrior, the biggest amount of gold, using that Ryobi shot back. Got to do a little tweaking. Need to take the filter out next time, and we need to put something in that tip to keep from getting plugged up. But it was a great idea. It worked great. And I know he's got cons up there to go through. But we're going to see what we came home with. I don't know. I think we're going to do... I want to do, because I'm going to run the blue bowl. So Oh, this ain't gonna work very well like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to scoop that stuff out with something. Alright, we'll get this stuff classified down and we'll be back. Alright, we got our minus 40 material here. And I'm going to turn this down for a little bit. So we get our material in there, that way you know, it's getting crazy and blowing away. I got my fancy shovel somewhere that I got with my big Texas prospecting bag. I need to be using that, I guess. Scraped out of here, and then I will get my handy dandy squirt bottle over here, and we'll get this stuff cleaned up and get this thing turned back up. Blue bolt is flowing. Got a little bit of gold showing up. It's always a good sign. Material working nice and slow. I don't want to get too crazy with it. We'll turn it up if need be. But yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of gold. Got some water sort of split up here. I think there's enough to pan in there. This here is our minus kitchen strainer plus 40 material. So I really should be doing this at 2 separate times here. Yeah, we'll make the best of it. Just go nice and slow here. Not wanting to lose our gold that we worked hard for. Float that stuff off the top there. Gotta love that blue bowl. Well, me and Richard had a good time down over the hill. So we were lacking water flow for running the RPEs, so I didn't run that much material. But we did see a little bit of gold in the pan when we were down there. So that's always a plus sign. Get this stuff worked down a little bit, and we'll see what comes out of it. Took a little break here and zoomed in on that stuff. Garnets and little pieces of quartz showing up there. More. We get down there, more it's just turning into garnets. Be nice. There's a pile of nice little flakes in here. Like I said, we know we've seen a few. I think most of it is probably in that -40. Let's see that red. A little one-hand pan in here. Oh, darn it. Look at that stuff, nice and easy. This stuff is pretty that we get into. Look at that. So we were basically just getting scrapings of what was left from mine and Ron's adventure. I didn't really see anything in there except a bunch of pretty garnets. We better check on this. Slow the flow here a little bit, trying to get a little crazy in there. There's a few pieces of gold showing up. Like I said, we didn't run a whole lot of material, so I didn't expect much, but honestly, I think Richard probably has the majority of it. There's a few pieces here and there showing up, so not too bad a washout. Some micro gold in there. I did maybe a third of the bucket, a heavy quarter, so and then some pan sucked some stuff up with that little hand dredge thing that Mike over at M&M Prospecting made me a year or so ago. But yeah, we'll let her run and see what comes out of that stuff. This I doubt we're going to get anything out of, but hey, we'll go with it anyway. You never know, though. There's been more than one picker show up from over the hill there. I really need to be using that pan there with a lip on it. I think a lot of, he's going to talk about on the video, what we was getting into was flow gold. Because we had pretty much scraped that stuff clean, Ron and I had. Nothing. Alright, we're going to pause, go through this stuff. Anything shows up, we shall show you. Alright, I'll switch pans up. We got the one with the lip, but nice little flake showed up in there. I got my snuffer bottle out here somewhere that's got the gold we've got out of the creek. So far, I want to get it rounded up so we can find any more of them. Alright, this is the last of that bigger stuff. Another nice little chunker and little bitty spot there beside it. I'm getting ready to post a short on things not to do again on running the blue ball. Y'all see that? I'd let water set in here and there's some kind of film on this, and it is not letting that material move like it should. Yep, bad deal. Screwed up there. Anyway, we'll try to get this. Like I said, we'll get these couple little pieces sucked up, and we'll try to see what's in that blue ball here in a second. Alright, there's gold sprinkled about in there, as y'all can see. So not too awful bad for no more than we ran that day, which was not a whole lot for sure. Water was down. Water was way, way, way down. Hoping old Ron can make it up here soon. And might go to the big water and see what we can scrounge up there. But I'm thinking this stuff's sticking real bad. I'm just going to have to suck all this stuff up with a snuffer bottle and then pan it back to actually see what's in there. By golly. So, yeah. Oh, the gold's pretty much staying put. Pretty much coming out of there now. Bad deal. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, wasn't on the gold a whole lot. Like I said, we were cleaning up. I'm waiting to see Richard's video. I'm sure he got pretty good cleanup. But thanks for tagging along, and see y'all over there at Miller Prospecting.